Welcome to the World News Updates channel, bringing you updates and events from around the world. From the most relevant to the most curious news. Stay tuned to our channel and never miss important news again. It's the end. At least for some team members we know from Guardians of the Galaxy in the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. With the third film in the franchise led by James Gunn, the filmmaker ends his cycle in the studio, at least for now, and concludes with praise what is probably the most authorial work in the MCU. In the plot, space heroes come together in search of a ruse to save the life of one of the protagonists. This kind of treasure hunt is what sets the characters on a journey that exposes each of them to their own strengths and weaknesses. Even with an excess of names and faces on the screen, each of the protagonists has their moment under the spotlight, so that the conclusion of the saga is an emotional and logical moment in particular for each one. I think that Mantis has a very beautiful arc between the first Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, The Avengers, the Christmas Special and Volume 3, analyzes actress Pom Klementieff, in an interview. In this movie, Mantis has spent more time with the Guardians and she's more confident, less penitent. She gets angry sometimes, she's stronger in certain ways, she speaks her mind and at the same time she has this very beautiful quality of being empathetic, which makes her always want to make sure her friends are okay, that her family is okay, because the Guardians of the Galaxy are her family. In the second film, Mantis discovers that Peter Quill is, in fact, her blood brother. In this conclusion of the trilogy, therefore, James Gunn's missions are many in the sense of resolving emotional issues left open in the previous chapters. All this while, in parallel, also rolling out the rug for what might come in the future, with or without him. The filmmaker's advantage is that he has placed himself in a corner of the MCU that grants him many freedoms. Although the Guardians, yes, connect to the other heroes, here we are talking about a self-sufficient adventure, with references to the first two volumes, and that's it. There are, therefore, no juggling connections with multiverse openings, new villains, or characters from other cores. In the face of everything Marvel presented in its tiring and stumbling Phase 4, this is a breath of fresh air. It's possible to watch the movie and not get the feeling that it's just a bridge to something we'll see in the future. It was exciting to finish filming, it was very sad, confesses the actress, who has already confirmed that she is in talks with James Gunn about a role in her new endeavors at DC. At the end of filming, we had a scene where all the Guardians were in, and it was really emotional. At that point, we weren't even acting, because it was so beautiful to let all those feelings show. We love each other, we're friends for life. Real, and it was a beautiful ending to the trilogy. One of the most striking characteristics of the heterogeneous team of Guardians of the Galaxy is the fact that they have diametrically opposite characteristics. What could be the recipe for a dynamic of constant fights and disaffections is, in fact, a way for the story to delve into the importance of differences. At certain points in the film, Mantis and Nebula clash while carrying out part of a plan, with Gamera's sister even belittling Mantis' abilities. For Klementieff, who will also be seen soon in Mission Impossible, Reckoning Part 1, this view of sensitivity as weakness is something that reinforces common sense, and is also fought in the film. People will find that, but they need to dig deeper, because Mantis' fortitude is a very layered issue. Of course, in some situations physical strength is required in the film, but empathy is a very strong quality, melts. Mantis is a beautiful character because she doesn't know how powerful she is. With her powers, she's able to change people's feelings, make them feel anything else, and she doesn't have to use violence to do that. Said in the interview. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.